What's going on, guys? Another update for you. I guess you say a vlog type. I don't know. I'm headed to work. I am working second shift this weekend to fill in for one of my coworkers. Uh, that's just the way it goes. I think I mentioned that in yesterday. Sorry, I'm so close. Jeez. I didn't mean it. So I didn't mean to frighten anybody. Uh, anyway, I think I mentioned it yesterday that I'm filling in for a coworker. So that's what's going on. I'm on second shift, so the videos are going to be a little different this week, and I will try to pick them back up as regular next week. I apologize again for the lack in videos this week. I did have a fantastic vacation with my family. We didn't really go anywhere or do much, but we had time together, and that's what really matters at the end of the day. So we did have time to spend together and to hang out. My daughter's getting ready to go back to school. If they have school like normal, I don't know. For now, according to the school district, they are going to have school as normal. So we will see how that goes, if they change their mind or whatever. For now, they're supposed to start back school August the 6th is the day that they start back here in this area. So we'll see. We're trying to get everything in order for her to. Sorry if it's loud. My truck's kind of loud. I got different exhaust on it. Anyhow, we're trying to get everything in order for her to be able to get a parking spot. She will be a junior this year, so we're going to allow her to drive to school. She's already got a car and her license and all that stuff, so we're going to let her drive. I think it, excuse me, as far as the sicknesses are concerned, I think it's safer for her to drive to and from school alone, or maybe with a friend. When your kids get old enough to start driving, you really start to get more nervous. Not really about them or their friends, but about how they're going to drive. So that's always a worry for me is how well she's going to be able to drive, and hope that I taught her good enough to stay safe. So do any of you guys have kids? Anybody that's watching this, anybody have kids that are learning to drive, or are going to be driving, or are already driving? And if so, how do you deal with the I want to call it stress, maybe anxiety, maybe both, of allowing your kids to drive on their own for the first time? I've been through it twice already. This is my third child. She's my last, my youngest. I can assure you now it's not any easier. Actually, it might be harder, being that she's the youngest, the last one. So I think that my wife and I try to hold on a little longer than maybe we should. Sorry guys, I'm driving. Again, I'm headed to work. I'm trying to be safe, and I got the glasses on, but you guys can't see my eyes, but I'm definitely focused on the road. Which is probably why the camera's pointed all different directions all the time. I apologize for that. And if it's super shaky, it's just because these roads, I live in Mississippi, so the roads are what they are. They're not really the best. They're not the worst, but they're not the best. I actually grew up in Michigan, and I can attest that the roads in Michigan are a lot worse than the roads here in Mississippi. And I think that's just from the freezing and the thawing and the freezing and the thawing. Here, most of the roads get bad due to rain. We get a lot of rain, and it knocks holes in the road. Like, it'll bust a chunk of asphalt up, and it'll make a hole in the road. Normally the holes are only about 2 or 3 inches deep, just where that layer of asphalt or whatever comes up out of the ground. But yeah, so we get wintertime, we get a lot of rain. It normally rains every day the wintertime here. It gets cold, but it doesn't get that cold here. I mean, it can get down around 0. And with the wind chill, it can get below 0, but it doesn't typically go below 0 as just the regular air temperature, if that makes any sense. Anyhow, I'm getting off topic. I'm just rambling. All the snakes are doing good. The lizards are all doing good. Matter of fact, both leopard geckos shed. They did shed the other day. Our Colombian rainbow boa, Roddy, he did shed. He shed the other day. We tried to feed him last Friday, and we noticed that his eyes looked kind of funny. You can't really tell as far as the color of their scales because they're so iridescent. So it's kind of hard to tell. On the ball pythons, you can look at the scales and you can tell they get real cloudy looking right when they're getting ready to shed. And he did not do that, but his eyes did go blue. So he did not eat last week, and I think it's because of the shedding situation. I'm not sure. I'm still learning about that breed of boa. I'm not sure about a whole lot about him. I know that he does have a lot of the same characteristics as my Central American BCI. So we'll see. He's still a little bitty thing. He's getting there though. We'll raise him up real good and get him fat and happy. But anyhow, I'm getting ready. I want to say in a month and a half or 2 months, I'm going to start checking for follicles on my female, and I'm going to attempt to pair her. Again, she is a Mojave. I'm going to attempt to pair her with my Mystic pewter. See what we can make. I think we can make some awesome snakes. We're going to see what we can make on that. That'll be our first actual breeding pair that we have. So it's going to be our first attempt at breeding. Again, I'm sorry if the camera keeps moving or twisting funny or shaking. It's because I'm driving. But yeah, we're going to pair her as soon as she's ready, and as soon as he's ready, we're going to pair them together. Again, that'll be our first pairing. So we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. According to the lady that we got the... we kind of bought the Mojave through somebody from somebody, if that makes sense. So the lady that we actually paid for the snake, she didn't really know much about her. But the lady that she got her from said that she was a good breeder. But you know how that goes. It's either way, right? Sometimes people will tell you stories that aren't accurate. And the only way to find out is to jump in there and do it and see what happens. So we're going to pair them. We're going to hope for some amazing babies. And whatever we have, we're going to try to hold back females. Possibly, I don't know. We'll see. Since it's our first pairing, we'll probably hold back all of them, to be honest with you. Unless we have a normal or something along them lines. So we'll keep you guys updated on that for sure. Again, that's a month or a month and a half away, maybe 2 months away from now. There is, as far as I'm aware, as far as I know, there is going to be a Repticon in Memphis this year, and it'll be next month in August. I'm not 100% on the dates for that. I will find out for sure the dates, and I will let you guys know. I don't know if anybody watching this is in this area or in the Memphis area. But as far as I know right now, the Memphis Repticon is still set and scheduled to be on. So I'm excited about that, of course. I always like to go. We go. Memphis it's actually in South Haven. So it's about an hour and 45 minutes from here. So it's not like it's just right down the road. So we normally just go one day because I have to work on Saturdays. So, excuse me. Normally we just go one day. We'll go on Sunday. But it's amazing to see all the animals. The animals that they have and that they show or that they sell are just amazing. One guy had a setup of crested geckos last time, and that was actually what sparked my mind to start looking into crested geckos, which I don't have one yet, but that is going to be the next purchase that we make. It's either going to be a crested gecko or it's going to be a piebald female to pair with my piebald male. Actually, I'd probably prefer to buy the female first, seeing that breeding season is just around the corner, and hope that we have some occupied babies. That would be amazing. Anyhow, guys, I think I've rambled long enough. Again, the question I had for you guys today was, how do you prepare yourself mentally to allow your teenage kids, son or daughter, to drive on their own? It's a proud moment for sure. It's a sign that they're growing up, becoming an adult, a young adult for sure. But it's very stressful, and my anxiety is through the roof. I'm just worried. I don't know if it's normal. So let me know how you guys handle it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, share, like, subscribe. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one.